today let's shift to the Western Conference. The couch agrees on where a team should be ranked, and they will be added to our extremely sophisticated whiteboard where the official rankings will live. Underdog Fantasy spared no expense. To clarify, since yesterday there was some confusion, teams can move up and down the board as new teams are presented. We need at least two of the three of our Gills Arena crew to agree before we can move on. If we can't agree where to rank a team, then we will leave it up to the chat. And I know none of y'all here want to do that, so y'all better get it together and agree. Mm-hmm. So our production team has decided on 12 Western Conference teams that will be vying for these top 6 spots. We're going to start with Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. So they were 49-33, 6th in the West last season, lost in a sweep to the Timberwolves. Key offseason moves, nothing major. They did get Bo back. That is important. Right. The people's champ. Andre Bo. Suns' big three were 26-15 in games they played together this season, but were only on the floor for a total of 862 minutes, 125 minutes in playoffs when they got
15. Okay.
So where should we rank the Suns amongst our paper champions?
Damn, who's even on
Fuck, that's a hard one. Okay, so Kevin Durant played 75 games. Bill played 53, so that's 22 he ain't play.
29.
Booker
29.
68.
New coach also, Coach Bud in for
Grayson.
Mike Budenholzer replacing Dirty Frank, as some on this couch know him as.
Finished 6th last year? Yeah.
6th in the West last year.
West is kind of, damn.
And they have Bobo back.
I leave him there. That's it, 5 or 6. I don't know. Because I'm looking at the top 6, and I'm like, who am I kicking out the current top 6? I'm going to put Sacramento up there.
Yeah, I'm taking them out.
You're taking them out of.
I might put them right on the outside.
Lexi, you say 6, or now are they out as well? Because if you and Rashad come to consensus, you have negated Gil's opinion.
Out. Suns are out.
Suns are out.
They can move on.
Lexi, do you agree with Rashad? Suns are out.
Lexi's got him in.
Suns didn't give me no hope in thinking that the future was going to be.
Well, now I'm thinking about the Clippers being out.
We're gonna talk all these teams.
Yeah, but keeping the Suns in though, and the Kings are taking over where the Clippers were.
Teams have gotten better.
I'm going because Clippers gotten worse, Mavs
got better.
I think Westbrook going to Denver.
I don't know.
You know,
I can safely say 5.
Yeah, I said 5 or 6.
So do you want to say 5 to agree with Gil so we can get a
Who's gonna be 6?
majority rule?
Denver, OKC,
Minnesota,
Dallas,
Phoenix, and
Lakers.
No.
Kings.
Kings at 5. And then I'll throw LA in there at 6.
OKC,
and then
Denver,
I'm throwing them
Dallas.
out.
26 and 15.
I'm throwing them out.
I still won
You're
49
throwing Phoenix
games.
out?
Yeah, just 3 guard heavy. They just.
Gil, you said 5. Lexi, do you want to agree with Gil at 5, or do you want to say the Suns are out of the mix? We need a consensus. We do not want to leave this to the chat.
5 is cool.
So Gil and Lexi have both said 5.
5.
We'll put Suns at 5. Let's move on to our next team.
No, y'all don't know.
The Golden State Warriors.
No.
46-36 last season, 10th in the West.
Phoenix at 5.
They lost play-in to the Kings.
That's nasty.
But they finished. They finished 6.
Nasty.
Still moving.
They finished 6. Not.
We have 12 teams, and we are on a tight time schedule.
Outwork.
We got to.
Go ahead.
Some of us need to pack for Vegas.
Go ahead. I do too.
Some of us need to pack for Vegas.
Go ahead.
They
Wash our draws.
not healthy.
So who?
Golden State Warriors, 46-36, 10th in the West last season, lost play-in game to the Kings. Key offseason moves, they picked up Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, and DeAnthony Melton, but lost Clay to the Mavs. Where should the Warriors rank amongst our paper champions?
I got out.
Yeah.
Out. Warriors are out. Good job, guy. Quick, efficient.
Wow.
Next up, the other team in Los Angeles, the Clippers.
Out.
51-31 this season, 4th in the West. Lost in the first round of the Mavs 6 games. They re-signed James Harden. Westbrook opted into the season. They got Batum, Derrick Jones Jr., but lost Paul George to the Sixers. Where should the Clippers rank amongst the paper champions?
That's top 6.
Top 6, locked in playoff spot.
Shit.
I mean, they gotta be out.
I'm
Because
going
who else?
out.
Who
I
else
got
are you
out.
gonna move out?
Out.
We already moved out.
We have several more teams to go.
Not Phoenix yet.
I'm out.
Clippers out?
Yeah, out. They
Clippers
got-
are
yeah,
out.
'cause We kept Phoenix.
It's a sweep.
Clean sweep on the Clippers.
Is Phoenix or Clippers being out for me?
Next up, let's move to one of Rashad's favorite players, teams, the San Antonio Spurs. 22-60, 14th in the West last season, missed the playoffs.
Although.
Got Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes in that DeRozan trade. Drafted Stephon Castle out of UConn. Where should the Spurs rank amongst our paper champions?
They out too.
Yeah, they're out. I don't think
Out.
that's enough.
Out.
To win.
Spurs are out.
30 more
Spurs are out,
games.
but do we think, just for the sake of conversation, do you think the Spurs have a chance at the play-in this year?
Yeah, facts. 100%.
Spurs are a play-in caliber
That was
team.
20
Can finish
plus
top 10 in the West.
20. You think they're gonna double?
Victor
their-
You
Wembanyama.
can get 8 or 9, yeah, for sure.
They have
With
a
CP and Harrison, those two vets that can get the ball, they can score, they can make good plays.
so next up.
They would have to double their wins.
This is going to be a rough West season.
Man.
Next up,
Gonna
lot of
beat
good
the
teams.
shit out of
that's why there's 12 teams vying for these 6 spots. Next up, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder were 57-25 this season, first in Adam Silver's Western Conference. Lost in the Western semis to the Wolves in 6 games. Traded Josh Giddey for Alex Caruso. Signed Isaiah Hartenstein.
I got them at 4.
Where should the Thunder rank amongst our paper champions?
4.
Lexi has the Thunder at 4.
6.
Rashad has them at 6.
Yeah, I'm not mad at 6.
I'm not fond of the Caruso Giddy. I think Giddy gave them more. But the Hardenstein.
Oh yeah, no, I'm 6 too.
The Hardenstein.
Yes, I changed.
Hardenstein.
So good. Where do you feel the Thunder
Wasn't enough.
will rank? Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, they got him at 6, so.
6? 6.
I mean, I had him at 3.
Gil had him at 3. Just wanted a preference, but we have majority rule on this couch. Thunder are 6th.
I got Dallas. Dallas.
Why such a significant drop in your guys' minds from first in the West last season?
Because other teams got better.
Did they not get better adding
Not as better as the other.
former Laker Alex Caruso?
To me, it's like when you look at OKC and the way that they got to that spot, they just play hard-nosed, play consistent throughout the season.
Young team.
Young team, and, when you play that way, you're going to take games from teams that don't come in thinking that
Well, now,
they're-
yeah, they got a target on their back.
Now they got a target. Now we see that you got.
Now they know what to expect.
Yeah, we know what to expect.
So it's be
now.
different.
Yeah, it'll be.
All right, so now let's move on. Sacramento Kings are our next team. They were 46-36, 9th in the West. Lost in the final playing game to the Pelicans after knocking the Warriors out, have to say that. So they acquired DeMar DeRozan via sign and trade, traded Harrison Barnes, also re-signed Malik Monk. Where should the Kings rank amongst our paper champions?
4.
We got to go 4 since y'all got 5. I was gonna have them 5, but 4 is good.
4 good. Lex, you say 4 for the Kings. Gil, where are you putting the Kings, even though majority's already ruled? Just want to know.
I mean, they weren't that many games behind. They were like between 3 and 5 games out of.
It was a very, very, very tough Western Conference this
I
past
want to see
season.
how many games did the best player play.
Is it about Fox or Sabonis?
Sabonis.
Both.
Both of them. Sabonis played more. I think he close to getting the
Sabonis.
Iron Man.
Maybe he'll get some love this year. Because he deserves it.
Facts.
So Fox played 74 games,
It's a lot.
And Sabonis played 82.
and
Damn.
Sabonis played 82.
Yeah, he needs to get way
And-
more
and where did
love
they finish?
recognition.
9th.
Out.
Out.
Gil has the Kings out. Where do you have them?
Huh?
I had him at 4.
We got him at 4.
4, I know.
So majority
The fact
rules?
that their two best players, played damn near the whole season, and that's where they were.
But they were
Now they have
only
DeMar
4 or
DeRozan.
5 wins behind 6th place. And now they have DeMar.
So
You don't think
Yeah,
it
so
changes?
you add DeRozan, you fighting for 6.
Gil said they were out, but
Right.
Rashad and Lexi both said 4th. So we have a majority rule on that. The Kings are 4th. Based on that, so let's recap quickly.
I would have put him in. I would have put him at 8th.
You guys have Warriors, Clippers, and Spurs out. Currently have Thunder in 6th, Suns in 5th, Kings in 4th. Let's move on to the most important team in this discussion, the Los Angeles Lakers. 47-35, 7th in the West. in-season tournament champions, the first in-season tournament championship in NBA history.
Man, that seems so long ago.
Banner number 18.
You know, when you're a
Tying
champion,
the
you seem
Celtics.
along.
A powerful. Unfortunately, that derailed the rest of their season, focusing on the most important championship, the hardest one to win.
Here.
They drafted Dalton Connect
Number
and
one.
Bronny James. Where should the Lakers rank amongst our paper champions? Also,
One,
Gil has Lakers at
one, baby.
Outta here.
I can't find any reason to argue with that.
But just hear me out, though.
Hear Gil out.
We got LeBron James,
Okay.
They do have LeBron.
right? That's like Donkey
Who
Kong.
you negotiating with, her or me?
No, I'm just saying, that's like.
You talking to her or you
So we
talking
got
to me?
Donkey Kong,
I
right?
can do this when you say that.
No,
shit
no, but
again.
just
say it again.
Right, you know, like in the video game, we got Donkey Kong, and now we got Donkey Kong Jr., right? That's a better game.
Not if we don't.
That's a better game.
Better game by a lot of standards.
That was
We
a
do not
better.
play on that system no more.
Diddy
do not play on-
Diddy Kong was nice.
We don't got it.
Right? So I'm just saying we got two LeBron Jameses on the court. Not just one.
There are two
We
LeBrons.
got two.
Two LeBrons on the Lakers
when
roster.
Big James gets hurt, we can put his DNA, we put the little DNA in there. Hype him back up. I'm going one. So what y'all got?
I'm going to use my veto power.
And do what?
You guys vote do not count now. We're no, I'm just kidding. No.
Out.
So Gil has Lakers 1, but Rashad and Lexi both have Lakers out. Unfortunately, due to the rules, which have now become very annoying, majority rules, Lakers are out.
Almost.
Gil, you're right. We should have changed the rules.
Fine. Just sit your little ass over there. Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr.
Donkey
We
and
got
Diddy.
two James. Never had two James.
Two LeBron.
We have two LeBron James on the roster.
I was watching from the sideline today.
Career point leaders combined. So our next team up is the New Orleans Pelicans. 49-33, they were 8th in the West. Got the 8th seed after getting the win over the Kings in the play-in tournament. They were swept in the first round by the Thunder. They got DeJounte Murray, but lost Valanciunas to the Wizards. Where do the Pelicans rank?
We can just go ahead and fill in.
They lost a big.
Lost
What are we doing
Valanciunas.
this for?
So two outs for the Pelicans.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
It's tough when you just look at 1, 2, 3 left on the board.
Right.
Yeah, that's just, yeah. But
You know what that is.
Denver.
next up, this one's going to be tough. Minnesota Timberwolves, 56-26, third in the West, lost to the Mavs in the Western Conference Finals in 5 games. Signed Joe Ingles. Also acquired Rob Dillingham in a trade. Where should the Wolves?
Ingles?
Joe Ingles. Where should the Wolves rank amongst our paper champions?
They were 3 last year. We're tied for no.
Yeah.
Three-way tie.
Yeah.
Three-way tie, damn near.
Denver.
I got him at 2.
Yeah. Two.
2. Timberwolves moving up. They did lose Kyle Anderson, also known as Lee Kyer.
Oh shit!
Lee Kyer.
No.
Don't get him started on
Lee Kyer in China.
Oh man, we lost a whole 4 points.
Gil, you will live to regret that. Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, has just entered the arena. He has just pulled up for our post-show meeting. Obviously got swept by Kenyon. Not in a particularly good mood right now.
Dang, you came in here mad as shit.
Not very happy, but Timberwolves 2, let's keep it moving. The Grizzlies of Memphis, 27-55, 13th in the West. They missed the playoffs, drafted Zach Edey out of Purdue, getting a healthy John Morant, Desmond Bane, Marcus Smart back. Where should the Grizzlies rank amongst our paper champions?
I said they're out, but after our little dialogue,
That's why I tried to set you guys up earlier in the show.
they're fringe. I feel like.
Nah, because we could have orchestrated this shit a little bit better. The Lakers could have been in. I think
out.
Denver can be out.
Rashad.
We will get to them shortly.
Out?
I feel like Denver's days are numbered.
Not mad.
I'm thinking
I'm
Out
Denver's
of top 6?
out of
Who did
the
they lose?
shit.
They just lost who?
They lost KCP and Reggie Jackson.
We are not talking about them currently. We are talking about the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay.
We appreciate the conversation. Always shifting to some shit we were not even.
We could have slid the Lakers in at 6, but you put the Suns there. I'm in limbo with the Suns even being there, which then says the Suns got to fight against the Pelicans and the Clippers, depending on who the Warriors get, they might even make a run for top 6, depending on how the season goes. But I see Denver in there like scrambling.
We are talking Grizzlies.
Denver scrambling.
voted them
Grizzlies are out.
Grizzlies are out.
Yeah, Grizzlies.
Okay, so now let's move on to our next team. The Dallas Mavericks. 50-32 this season, 5th in the West. Reached the NBA Finals, lost in 5 games to the Celtics. Got Klay Thompson in sign and trade, but lost Tim Hardaway Jr. and Derrick Jones Jr. Where should the Mavs be on our paper champion board?
1.
Got Mavs at the top team in the Western Conference right now.
Well, they end up, they was champions, right? They won the West. They won the West.
Yeah, that's fair.
Without Klay Thompson.
That is a very valid point.
Valid. Rashad says number 1. Lexi, what are you feeling?
What did they rank last year? 5?
They were 5th in the West last season.
I mean, shit, y'all got me.
That's crazy.
Y'all got me
I'm
second guessing
in.
Denver.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know, as long as Jokic is on the floor.
Yeah, y'all want to move Timberwolves to the 1 spot?
Nah, I like Dallas.
Regular season?
Because think about that. Think about Timberwolves, what they were struggling with. They didn't get better at the things they were struggling with.
Man, I don't not see
They didn't
Dallas.
make any
I don't see
changes.
Dallas being a number
Dallas
1 team
made
in
them.
No,
regular
they're not
season.
number 1. No.
They're too small now. Oh, they're too.
I think even trying to figure that part out with them 3, that's a better big 3 that the Suns got,
No.
to me.
As far as playing, maybe not individually, but together.
Yeah, together, them 3,
I'm just thinking about defensively that they were bad last year. Luka's bad last
and
year.
they still made it all the way to the top of the
Yeah,
West.
I mean but they didn't. Their record didn't say that they were the best they had. They were at 5th, right?
Yeah.
They were 5th last year.
But then
Fifth-
Kyrie missed
fifth-
a lot.
yeah,
Luka missed
Kyrie
some.
missed, and there's no Klay.
They had the trades in the middle of the season.
You depending on Derrick Jones Jr. to hit 3s for you. Now you got Klay.
Yeah, but now you left 42-inch vertical defensively for 32-inch.
Washington, move to his spot, man. Get in the gym, get that vertical up.
32-inch vertical. Then you got Kyrie with his vertical and Luka with his 21-inch vertical. That's very hard.
That's a small metric of stats that we need to cover the basis of. We need scoring. And we're going to get 18 a game from this dude. We got rid of
Regular
Tim Hardaway Jr. And we need a shooter. That's a guy right there. That's man, they're definitely number 1 in the West.
So you would put.
So Rashad, Mavs at number 1. Lexi and Gil, we need your vote. We do not want to let the chat get involved.
No, it's because I don't.
Number
You're
1.
right, because I don't think Denver's number 1 either. That's why I said it's easier to say.
Maybe Minnesota at 1.
That's
They're not
why.
1 either.
I know
Got
that's why.
outplayed.
No one's number 1.
They got outplayed.
so
Dallas
Denver-
outplayed them without Klay Thompson.
But they're jumping from 5 to 1.
Man,
One,
no Klay.
the best team in the West.
Gafford and Lively outplayed Rudy and Cat. And Nas Reed.
I'm mad about that Thunder. Because
Well, you would take. Oh gosh.
Thunder.
We need an answer.
Thunder and the Thunder and Denver, to me, man, toss up with the Lakers. You could throw them in there.
Denver,
They one of them 3.
Thunder.
Certain teams played good last
Where
year.
you say Denver's going? What pick?
Outside.
He said out.
Outside.
Outside.
No,
I
they're
think
not
they get
going
7.
out of 6.
They'll go 7.
They're not going past 6.
Joker hasn't had any setbacks in the last 5 years.
Right.
He ain't took no seasons off, nothing.
So you-
Hey, he look.
terrible.
But I don't know. He's skinny now too.
And
Last
he's gonna
reports.
go play in the Olympics, right?
Yeah, he's playing in the Olympics.
No KCP, no Reggie Jackson. You ain't really got no bench. Gordon ain't. Is he
Well,
a
yeah,
high
I don't
top?
think they're the number 1 team, but
Jamal Murray, them 3.
think
Jamal
Dallas
Murray,
is
Gordon,
either.
and Joker.
What?
Nah, that
number
ain't
1
enough.
team.
Michael Porter Jr. got to come back and be a real star. He ain't. I'm not.
He might, and what if he does?
Compared to everybody else's lineups, the Kings better than Denver to me right now. I'm matching
On
up
paper.
Sabonis
On paper, because we don't know.
Sabonis versus Joker.
I think we got Thunder too low.
Above the Suns,
Should
they
we
should be
flip-
above the Suns.
So
For
we should
sure.
Should we
Suns
move the
shouldn't be
Suns?
in there, bro.
We should put
the
the
Lakers
Suns
should
at
be in there
6.
instead of the Suns.
We should put the Suns at 6, the Thunder at 4, and the Kings at 5.
But then you still have Denver. Do you think Denver? I don't know if Denver's going to be better than Thunder.
I don't know. As long as Jokic is healthy and playing, they got a chance to be top.
Where are we putting the Mavs?
They need
Can
a
we
full
move?
roster.
We can move. Can we
Mavs
move
need a
things?
full roster. Why did the Denver lose to the Timberwolves?
Because they had Jamal Murray in hell.
Matchup. There's matchup problems.
Jamal Murray's calf
They
issue.
didn't have enough.
No, there's just matchup
Denver
problems.
didn't have enough.
No.
Matchup problems.
Denver did not have enough.
So we
They
need.
knew if they took Jamal Murray out the game, it would just be Joker.
But if
by
they
himself.
didn't play Minnesota, they would have been in the.
That's what, we can't think about the playoffs. We got to think about how they play in regular
They
season.
barely beat the Lakers on the buzzer beater
But they beat them.
twice.
But they beat them.
Rashad, that's the nicest thing you said about the Lakers in a long
Just
time.
saying, I'm just showing you where the Nuggets are when you come to
You
looking
think
at their.
Timberwolves won?
Like,
'Cause
they
they're
didn't
moving
perform
so
like they
fast.
dominated.
It'd be Thunder or Timberwolves #1.
So
We
we
have
have the
Nuggets
Dallas
as well.
Mavericks. We need to put them in a spot.
We have
Mavericks are 3.
Mavericks 3.
We got to move.
I go Mavericks 3.
Mavericks 3. We have a consensus. All right. Brandon is giving us the international move around symbol. So this brings us to our last team,
Then Denver, no.
and probably the most important team in this conversation, the Portland Trail Blazers. No, I'm just messing with y'all. Our next team is the Denver Nuggets, 57-25, second in the West. There was a 3-way tie for the top spot in the West. Thunder got first, Nuggets got second. Or 2-way tie, excuse me.
See, did we disrespect OKC a little
Yeah, I
bit?
think so. I got Denver 4.
2-way tie. Nuggets got second.
Denver 4.
I got Denver 4.
Lost to Timberwolves in Western Conference semis, 7 games. Lost KCP and Reggie Jackson.
Denver 4. Move Timberwolves to 1.
I got Denver 4.
Move Timberwolves up and OKC right behind them.
So where do Kings go? Out?
The Kings.
Thank you, Brandon. You're back on payroll. So
Yeah. Are we moving it? We're moving it.
so what are we doing
Why
now?
are the Suns? in there,
Timberwolves
Brandon?
1.
Timberwolves 1. And where are we putting the Nuggets?
2.
Nuggets 2.
I got Thunder
They
2.
picked the Suns in there, bro.
So Nuggets 2, Mavericks 3. So does this complete? Oh wait,
No.
Nuggets.
Said, who did we say 2?
Who's 2?
Thunder.
Thunder. Yeah,
Thunder 2. Ooh. So Thunder 2.
Yep. So is that Sacramento? That's who you have.
Yeah.
So wait, who's now 3?
Sacramento under.
Suns is
Phoenix?
out.
No.
Suns should be out.
No, Suns-
Sack should be 5, and then
Who is 6 then? I put the Suns at 6 then.
Lakers 6. Suns is out. Lakers 6.
Rashad.
I mean, I think we're trying to go for three-peat on the playing game. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
We do have success in the play.
Three-peat playing game.
Denver 5. No, wait. Dallas 5. Sorry.
So who's 3 now?
Oh, shit. My head hurts.
We need that 6th spot.
Wait, just put the Kings there for right now so we see
Okay.
everybody, and then we can read.
And then flip-flop the Suns and the Kings.
Okay, so right now, Timberwolves, Thunder, Mavericks, Nuggets, Suns, Kings.
That's nasty.
What
They had
needs
a
to move
Mavericks
around,
as
Rashad?
number 3, and they beat the shit out of both of them in front of them. And they got a bigger acquisition.
That is
than both of
playoff.
them.
You're talking playoffs. We're talking regular season.
Regular season.
To
Nasty.
get to the playoffs, so they could beat the shit out of them again.
Hell yeah. And they got a new guy.
Because I know Luka's only going to play about 72 to 66 games. That's just his resume. He's only playing about 60 to 68 games a season. They literally hold him out enough to stay fresh.
The Suns don't got no Anthony Davis. So you lose LeBron, you still got 8.
How many games they won? They were in the 6th spot and they missed damn near all of last year.
Who?
The Suns.
49 wins.
As I said, they're like we're not really thinking about this as if all of them play. Let's say all of them play 72 games.
Right.
They're
they
not going to be a
nominated-
5th seed.
They're going to be
What are they going to be?
higher.
It'd be higher.
No.
They're not going to
Hell
be out
no.
the top 6.
Hell no.
They're not going to be out of the
Because
top
they
6.
played together. They wasn't playing like that. They wasn't still just blowing niggas
But they
out
were
winning.
still at 6.
They wasn't winning like
They're
that,
not going to be
though.
out.
Because they
of the
was
top
coming in
6.
and out. But I'm saying they were coming in and out. If we're going to give them 70 games, that means they're going to be willed or machine.
Failed experiment.
So are we comfortable with this list as constructed?
I'm going to just tell you, man,
Suns
that
out.
top 4,
Suns out, Kings up, Lakers in.
that top 4 is going to be crucial. And that 7, 8, 9, 10 is going to be brutal, dog. Just look at the teams that's out. That's going to be. You got the Grizzlies, the Pelicans, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Warriors, or the Kings or the Suns. That's gonna be some good-ass basketball.
So are we comfortable with this list?
Hell no. It's just.
Will we accept
I did not just say the top four gonna be battling.
We will revisit it later this summer.
Look at the out list, right? We want to take the Suns out, put the Lakers in, and, like they're stars. This ain't like they're stars.
Is this proof? Is this proof of how much better the Western Conference is than the Eastern?
Oh, everybody knows.
No, we had to do the East though. We got to do the East.
We did the East
Yesterday.
You did the East yesterday? I didn't. Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, what was
It was
it?
easy.
I said invite Rashad. I got vetoed. I said, can we please have Rashad? Everybody vetoed.
Boston.
It was like Boston, Philly,
Bucks, New York, Bucks.
Buck. It was Bucks.
So y'all got through that list
New York.
quick.
It was
It was 5-6.
Orlando.
5. Orlando.
And
No. Indiana. Was it Indiana 6?
So some of the chat say.
also Philly replaced Cleveland in the how they finished.
So we will hold this for right now. We will revisit this later in the summer, depending on how moves pan out. But as it stands right now, Timberwolves 1, Thunder 2, Mavericks 3, Nuggets 4, Suns 5, Kings 6, and in the outhouse, the Warriors, Clippers, Spurs, Lakers.
Throwing another year.
Pelicans, Grizzlies.
Throwing another year of Rockets in the mix.
Hey, fuck another year, bro. Them Suns is in trouble. Them Suns is in trouble. And I think them Nuggets is in trouble.
Well, they missed.
Mark my words.
What I'm saying is-
Nostradamus again. Them two teams is in trouble.
All right, well,
They have the upside is with the Suns. Whatever happened wrong last year happened, and they still was 6. Anything that went wrong happened last year. They were 6.
Denver can only go down.
Yeah, that's
Because their guys are
We
playing.
moved them down.
well, now let's.
Even
when you're on a roller coaster and you're looking down, guess what's about to happen? You're about to go down.
with Thunder,
go down.
even Thunder is sitting there like this because they're young, but most of their guys played. Their starting 5 played 72 games and above, so they were there. They were all there.
I even believe that was a momentum season for them. That season went the way it went because they were consistent and everybody else was going like this. If we come into the season, everybody going like this, man, Thunder gonna be 6-7.
This is the
6-7. We figuring y'all out now. We know how y'all do. Y'all come in here, y'all gonna play hard. There's a bunch of roster full of niggas who just play hard.
But that's the thing about SGA, that's what everyone loves about him, is he wasn't getting like 50 and then like 20-something. It was 30.
Because he knew what his team needed.
I don't think Mavs is going to be as. I don't know.
when we will
Luka's
revisit
going
this
to have
list.
to make a decision.
Pass it. He's getting 10 assists.
No, what I'm
Pass
saying
that
is,
corner to that nigga that's not.
If we say his offense is that good because of Clay's there, that means he can't average 30-something. If he's averaging 30-something, that means Clay ain't getting off.
He can though. Think about his assists. He's averaging 34, 9, and 9. 9 of those assists, 6 of them going to Clay.
Do you know where a great place to revisit this conversation?
9, 12, 15. 15
all them
points.
damn points. Though. I mean, I know he
The
probably
better
wants
your
to
team,
himself,
the
but
better
he
your
doesn't-
team gets, the
the
more
lower
your production goes.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Look
the
at
beginning of the season.
Boston.
Those
Lit.
assists are segmented to a new player that can do shit.
Those assists are going to little easy little lobs for niggas who's averaging 4 points.
Those assists was going to Derrick Jones Jr. and what PJ Washington shooting them wide open threes. They were wide open
Right,
shots.
but it's easy to pass
Josh
to a
Green,
wide open
you
person.
passing it to Klay
Clay
Thompson
is not
now.
gonna be wide open.
You're passing to Klay
He's not
Thompson.
gonna be
Klay
wide
said
open.
the reason I chose Dallas is because I seen how easy the
He's
shots.
going to be more open, which to most people would not be wide open, but to him, he'll probably feel wide open, but he's still going to be very.
So this is how our list stands right now. We will revisit. You know where a great place would be to talk about this list? Las Vegas, Nevada, where we will be starting this Saturday at the Sirius XM Studios at the Wynn, Gills Arena, live Saturday through Wednesday, 1 p.m. Pacific to 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 to 6 Eastern. We didn't have to clap for that, but that's just what we're going to be doing. So we're going to get to packing, but now let's move on to Mosty fans.
I really got to itch that Lakers going to be number 1. I'm just
Yeah,
Number 1?
probably the most rational thing that you've said since I've worked with you on this show. It's easy to believe. No. Two LeBrons, Rashad. There was two LeBrons on the roster.
I would love it for the story, but.
his son gonna be watching him
love
like
for
right
the
off the
doc.
bench, so he gotta come and play like, this is for you, son.
To LeBron.
Go, Daddy, go.
You see how Jaden Smith turned out, right?
What does that mean?
Will Smith and Jaden, they just don't do well in movies together.
You crazy.
They just don't do
Pursuit of
well.
Happiness, not a
Pursuit of Happiness.
a good-ass movie.
It wasn't the movie I was referring to.
The other one?
Yeah,
the one that crashed?
After Earth.
That was cool, too.
You know, nigga.
They can't be doing British
That wouldn't have
accents.
worked for anybody.
That was when he was a baby. See, Pursuit was early.
Thank
Bronny.
you.
That was Bronny in Cleveland.
That's how we're starting. This is how we're starting.
But now,
Our first movie together.
Dad, it's enough, okay, Dad? Shit.
Okay, we're going to start with your favorite, you and Brandon's favorite team, Milwaukee Bucks. 49-33, third in the East last season. Lost in 6 games in the first round to the Pacers, but Giannis, Dame, both injured in that series. So key offseason moves. This is a point of criticism for the Bucks. They picked up Taurean Prince and DeLon Wright while losing sharpshooter Malik Beasley to the Pistons, but they should have a healthy Giannis. Unfortunately, Thanasis.
Oh, Prince is over there?
Blake, who? We lost who?
Huh?
Who we lose?
Malik Beasley.
He wasn't hitting shit anyway.
You also lost Thanasis, torn Achilles.
Damn.
But they're going to sign him back, right?
I believe he's still on the squad, but
Yeah.
you're gonna
He can
be.
do what he was doing.
Yeah, he can do what he's doing without.
Can you remains to be seen if he will still be as effective with the bad will. So, 6 spots in the East. Where should the Bucks rank amongst our paper champions?
I'm gonna say 3.
Oh,
Brandon has the Bucks at 3.
so we're saying healthy, everybody healthy.
We'll go full health.
Okay.
Thanasis is still able to make his contributions from the bench. Brandon has the Bucks at 3.
Oh my God, boom, boom, everybody healthy. 4. Yeah, Doc's still the coach.
And as important to mention, Doc Rivers
So you say
still the head
3B?
coach, but has a now full training camp.
Hold on, we got
You say 3B?
Yeah, 3.
Boston, Philly.
Like 3, 4.
Shouldn't we just put them at number 1 right now and then see
No.
what other teams get?
Nah, hell no, hell no.
Hell no.
Doc Rivers.
Hey, let's stop the bullshit. Put Boston at 1, man.
We don't know what team. We don't know
Team by
what. They
team.
might not even give us a
They
team.
may not be. They may
know
not
what?
be in our list.
I'm gonna go with 3.
You going 3?
I'm gonna go 3 too. I'm gonna go 3 too.
Brandon says 3. Gil says 3. Kenyon,
I say
where do you have the
healthy. I
Bucks?
say 3. I'm not giving us 1.
Tough Eastern Conference, but Doc Rivers now full training camp, has Darvin Ham on his staff as well.
All right.
So consensus that the Bucks.
We have agreement.
We did not expect that. We did not expect that.
Right now, keep the eraser handy.
Because they got
We can't switch it though, right? It has to stay like.
You can switch. You can switch.
experience,
I told you to put the Bucks at the top. We can still move it.
but they're not.
Oh, I thought we had to.
But they're not.
I thought this was
they're
like.
not gonna put them at 1 though, Steve.
I thought this was like YouTube.
They don't belong at 1, so we're not
What
gonna put them
YouTube
at
did.
1.
Wherever you put them
But
at,
we don't think they're the
they
best team.
stay there, and then you don't, because you don't know who you're gonna get.
Oh, okay.
Because there's 16 teams, we don't know what 16 you're gonna put.
8 today.
So but we don't know what teams you're gonna put. So wherever we put them, we get.
So next,
Okay.
Next team.
So the couch. Wow, efficient guys. We might get through this in an ample amount of time to enjoy the rest of our
we're
day.
gonna disagree at already.
So right now the Bucks rank 3rd amongst our Eastern Conference paper champions. Our next team up, the New York Knickerbockers. As you see, we have a Knicks fan among.
I'm gonna go 4.
So let me do my preamble, Gil. I look. This is my joy as a host to be able to
Okay,
do
do you
this.
think?
Okay, this is how I get paid. Feed my family. They were 50-32 last season, 2nd in the East. Lost to the Pacers in 7 games in the Eastern Conference semifinals. So traded for Mikal Bridges, re-signed OG Anunoby. Lost Isaiah Hartenstein to the Thunder, though. Where should the Knicks rank amongst our paper champions? 2nd last season, added Mikal Bridges. Mitchell Robinson should be healthy. Julius Randle should be healthy. Tom Thibodeau will still be working them like slaves.
Miami didn't get anybody. Who did Orlando get?
KCP. And they brought the Wagner brothers back. We will talk about the Magic in a second, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay 4.
Any thoughts of moving Milwaukee up and putting the Knicks third?
That's not how you supposed to. Oh, y'all playing something else. I envision this as doing something.
Good, we have hijacked the arena.
So,
Honestly, I got the Knicks too.
no shit.
Yep.
The Knicks at second
I got the Knicks too.
in Adam Silver's Eastern Conference from Brandon Jennings. Kenya, where do you believe the Knicks will fare in the Eastern Conference next season?
They finished top 3 last year, right?
Second.
Second. Yeah.
That shit was luck.
A fluke, if you will.
Yeah, they finished second because y'all tanked it. Because y'all went.
Yeah, but they got better, though.
17 and 19.
Yeah, but they got
and
better.
Joel wasn't healthy, so
I mean,
Y'all went 17 and 19 for y'all to jump to third. That's how. Yeah.
so what do you think we're going to do this year? If
yeah, them losing.
That's why I had you at 3.
Yeah. So you can't. So them losing Hardenstein gonna hurt because you can't depend on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, I just.
So I don't know. I don't know if Julius Randle going. If Julius Randle is going to be there.
Julius.
Yeah, what they gonna do with that? Or if he gonna be the 4? But if that's still. Yeah, I don't. I say.
You had it first.
Because 4 was Orlando this year and Cavs was 5th, right?
I believe
Yeah, so that
I'm gonna go Bucks too, man.
4 or 5 is.
the Bucks have been.
Cavs were.
Yeah, B.
Yeah.
Of the team that's coming back, health, everything. I think the Bucks is 2.
You think the Bucks are 2?
I think the Bucks is 2. From what I'm,
You're taking the Bucks over Philly right now?
because they haven't played together.
We have not.
But I'm just no.
Okay,
we
okay.
just discussing.
Yeah.
You know, we just
We're
discussing.
chatting about the New York Knicks.
Yeah. So
All right.
no. So we got to do this. So in order to put the Knicks where I think they belong right now, I think I need to move the Bucks up to 2.
I'm rolling. I'm
But-
with the Bucks moving to 2.
Yeah, because I can't put. Can't put the Knicks at 2.
We have now jumped the Bucks.
I can't put the Knicks at 2.
Do we have an eraser? Can we move?
Yes,
we can move teams.
I agree. So we both agree with 2.
I can't.
2 out of 3.
I can't put the Bucks.
All right.
Because I can't put the Knicks at 2.
Okay.
Put the Bucks at. No, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. So
We have taken over the arena. So Bucks will now move to 2.
Moving up.
So Gil, you said Knicks at 4.
Yeah.
Kenny,
So
where do you
now-
feel the Knicks are?
4.
You have Knicks at 4 as well.
Yeah.
And Brandon, where do you feel the Knicks belong?
Don't matter.
Don't matter. Yeah.
But just
4. 5.
Okay, but so 2 out of 3 said 4. We'll put the Knicks in the 4th spot in our paper champ poll. On our elaborate whiteboard, Underdog Fantasy spare no expense.
Yeah.
Next team, the Indiana Pacers. 47 and 35 last season, 6th in the Eastern Conference. Lost to the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals in a sweep. So key offseason moves, they re-signed Pascal Siakam, signed James Wiseman, and we'll be getting a healthy Ben Mathurin back. Where should the Pacers rank amongst our paper champions? You have Bucks at 2, Knicks at 4 currently.
I was going to say 5.
I can see 5. Got Ben back. Now Siakam's there the whole season, right? He wasn't there the whole season last year, right?
Was traded?
Man, 5.
5.
5.
5. Pacers 5th.
From the words from the Pyrus.
And
5. What up, 5?
We all agree that's
Not familiar with that language. Pacers 5th in the East. All right, now let's move on to our next team. Miami Heat. 46 and 36 last season, 8th in the Eastern Conference. Lost to the Celtics in the first round in 5 games, but beat the Bulls in the final East play-in. Jimmy Butler, obviously, injured. So key offseason moves, none to speak of, really. But they did lose Caleb Martin to Philly.
Caleb Martin went to Philly?
Caleb Martin went to Philly for less bread. Where should the
Jimmy
Heat?
Butler's on his contract year?
Jimmy Butler will be playing this season out as he looks for an extension. Yeah, Pat Riley did present him with that challenge.
I don't have him on the board.
They should not be in that top 6.
The top 6? No, I think they'll be fighting 7, 8.
Resign Bam.
Yeah, he's not. They don't have.
Jaime Jaquez a year older and stronger.
They're not on that list.
Yeah. Top 6? No, they're not on that list.
Not right now. They're not.
So they will.
Not right now. They're not.
Peter out.
Yeah.
Great.
Right now they not.
I don't see them.
Yeah, right now they are right now.
He did not make the cut.
It could change, but 7 ain't on the board, so.
Top 6 teams.
Yes. So,
our playoff qualifiers.
Yeah, so,
no issues.
Yeah, this is not that play-in shit.
Next up, Cleveland Cavaliers. They were 48-34 last season, 4th in the East, lost to the Celtics in the Eastern Conference semis. So, re-signed Donovan Mitchell. Darius Garland's future still unclear, but as of right now, he is a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Who's their coach?
Kenny Atkinson.
They come from Golden State.
Where should the Cavs rank amongst our paper champions?
They're going to be fighting for that 7th, 8th.
Yeah, I don't got him in either.
Yeah, let's see. Is Donovan Mitchell their number 1 option?
Shit, did y'all think about
7,
the rest
8.
of the Eastern? Nah, so obviously y'all ain't sat here and went through the Eastern Conference in your brain.
Yeah, they didn't get it because they were. Where were they at last year? They were 4. Was Orlando 4?
They were 4. Orlando was 5.
Oh, they were 4.
So yeah, they out.
Yes. Yeah.
So they 7.
7, like yeah.
7.
Yeah.
So Cavs did not make the cut.
Cavs out.
Yeah, because I think the coach had a lot to do with it.
JB Bickerstaff led them to their first playoff series win since the LeBron era.
That's right, and he in Detroit now, right?
Yes.
Did he get hired?
Yeah.
Got
Detroit?
booted.
Yes.
Yes.
JB Bickerstaff is in Detroit. So.
Got the boot after 5
between
years.
them and.
I think the Magic better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JB Bickerstaff, currently the head coach of the Detroit Pistons. Our next squad, the Philadelphia 76ers. 47-35 last season, 7th in the Eastern Conference. Lost in the first round to the Knicks in 6 games. So, a ton of offseason moves. They got Paul George, Eric Gordon, Caleb Martin, and Andre Drummond, to name a few. Parted ways with Tobias Harris after his contract expired. But in true Tobias Harris fashion, he was able to finesse another bag.
They look like they like I'm gonna go with 3, but they can fuck around and be 1 low key. They can fuck around and be 1 low key.
76 can be the top team.
Because just Joel Embiid,
they could.
Joel
They
Embiid
could.
by himself is a 3 seed. Right? Him by himself is a 3 seed.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because of the Bucks played
Yeah,
the last
but-
Paul George is new, so that's why I.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Like once
like,
Bucks
right
went up,
now,
it was easy. It's easy to go from there.
1, 2, 3. Boston coming off championship, they can have that championship like it can be just get ready for the playoff shit. Let's finish in the top 2.
Top, yeah, okay.
Type shit.
Because none of us gonna get MVP, so
Yeah.
it don't matter why we going that hard.
Type shit.
Type shit. Type shit.
So 76ers at 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Comfortable with 76ers at 3.
Any thought to moving them up to 2 ahead of Milwaukee?
Yeah, it could, but
Yeah.
but
Because of Doc.
because
Hell yeah.
because of Doc and because it just but then you got to go with the fact that the Bucks got more experience playing together right now than the 76ers as a team because a lot of new pieces go be in Philly this year, so including Paul George, so yeah, I think right
Comfortable
now
with-
it's safe. It's a safe 3rd, right? But could be 2 damn sure 1 the way this shit is.
Top 3, okay. But we will hold the 76ers in this 3rd spot. Right now, we will.
That's what I said. Philly
think
is
they
like.
two.
That's what I said. Philly's like 1, 2, and
I think they 2, bro. I think the Bucks gonna slip, and that's my team. I just don't.
Mr. B.
That's who we are. Like,
think about.
Yeah.
Y'all had to go 17-19 at the end of the season
Yeah,
to get to 3rd. Right? Y'all had to bring in Doc, do everything in his power
to get you
to get you to 3rd. So that's how far in 2nd you guys was. So I don't put anything in front of Greek. So that's why when y'all said 2, I'm like, yeah.
So we're comfortable keeping this.
The chat,
Like, I
just
think-
so you guys know, the chat, 53% of the chat has the Sixers in 2nd right now.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with that.
I'm cool with that.
I'm rolling with the Sixers
I'm going
at second and the
Philly,
Bucks
too.
at third.
So I'm going Philly 2, Bucks 3.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
That's what I
Two of
said.
three agreed on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So back to what we was gonna put it before.
Yeah.
But I did that because I didn't want to put the Knicks in 2. I just had a hard time.
Elaborate graphics.
High tech.
Ladies and gentlemen, we spare no expense here at Gil's Arena. All right, now let's move on. Next team up, the Orlando Magic. They were 47-35 last season, 5th in the East, lost in the first round of the Cavs in 7 games. So key offseason moves, signed KCP, retained the Wagners, Mo and Franz.
Six.
Where should the Magic rank amongst our paper champions?
6.
Easy.
And how come Orlando there and not Cleveland?
I think they're a better team.
Yeah, I just think they're
And
better.
they lost their coach, and I think Jamal Mosley is going to do a hell of a job again. Guys got more experience this year.
Yeah, their
best player,
their star
year
player
older.
is going to go in his 3rd year, so he's going to be more dominant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much turbulence in
Is the
Cleveland.
Darius Garland situation scaring you guys away from Cleveland a little bit, or
Nope.
it's more about Orlando's growth? As a
Yeah.
Yeah, he can be there, and I still think
Yeah.
Orlando.
But that's Orlando's upside.
Yeah, because
Paolo's leap.
it just, in all honesty, right? If the Magic would have finished 4th and the Cavs would have finished 5th, then the Magic would have won that series.
Yeah.
They just because couldn't nobody win at home, so it's just what it is. So
Very, very, very factual. And Paolo making that 3rd-year leap.
Yeah, that
Made an all-star
that
game
third
year.
yeah, that
Your
third year
leap
leap
will be
is
huge.
Jamal Mosley, 4-year extension, so they have some coaching security there. Near Disney World. So activities in the area. All right, let's move on
for the very young team they have.
to our final team. Curious how this is going to pan out. The Boston Celtics, 64-18, last season best record in the NBA by a comfortable margin. Won the NBA Finals in 5 games over the Mavs. Key offseason moves, running it back. Bags have been broken. Jason Tatum, largest contract in NBA history. Drew Holiday re-signed, Derek White re-signed. Jaylen Brown already under his deal. Porzingis.
Hey, y'all see that meme of LeBron looking at the payroll, be like, where they getting all
Boston
this money
number
from?
Boston won for sure.
Where they getting all this money
Where
from?
they out. I got him out.
Also for sale.
I got the Celtics
Also
out.
free. Hey, shout out to their ownership group. Get out while the getting is good. We are not trying to get caught up with this new CBA, second aprons, and all this other malarkey. Somebody take this squad off our hands.
I hope
For
it
about
does stay
5
like
days.
that because the Bucks play the Magic. We're going to get them out of here first round.
Bucks Magic, the 3-6, you feel the Bucks could win that series.
Yeah, for sure. If it stay like this.
And we get a Knicks Pacers rematch at 4-5.
First round, too. Yeah.
That's a,
You rolling with it? So Heat and Cavs, Chilligan's Island.
No, they're in 7th and 8th.
Battling for the play-in, though.
You know.
Not locked into a playoff spot.
Well, you got to add another team.
Well, the Cavs will make the playoffs, though. Like, I am giving them that. Like, the Cavs making the playoffs this year? 7, 8?
You think if Garland and them are beefing,
Well, they better figure it out.
they will trade me.
But I don't see the Cavs not making the playoffs, though.
Nah, I mean, that didn't make the playoffs.
7, 8 for sure. But
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna grind.
But I
They're
think
gonna grind.
JB biggest, like the way he preached defense and how they defended with his.
you
I don't think
it's
I think they
gone?
lose that.
Who else is?
So what if
even
Detroit? Detroit just gave.
Yeah.
No.
Better.
Kay Cunningham got the bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Tobias
3-1-3.
The
Cade,
difference maker.
You know.
But they still try to JB Bickerstaff culture.
they're gonna be better. I ain't saying it. They're gonna be better.
Anybody?
They gonna compete.
Did anybody? They were competing last year, right?
They lost a lot of close games.
They were just losing close games, right? It was not like they just had bad attitudes.
Who?
Right? They didn't have bad attitudes.
Talking about
That
the
young team,
Business.
the
Just
way
young.
JB
They're just
gonna have them
young losing team.
defending and all that. I ain't saying they're gonna make no.
A record losing streak, but tough, young.
Yeah, they could. I mean, they probably just need a veteran that just knows how to calm them down.
Tobias Harris could be that man.
They got somebody else too, didn't
Hawks.
Oh, the Hawks. I forgot about them.
Bakali Sachet.
I'm just thinking about the other teams in the East that could possibly be 8th.
they? Yeah, the Hawks.
Bulls?
No.
That's it, right? That's it?
Toronto, no.
Washington
Brooklyn,
Wizards,
no. Washington, no.
So basically, this is probably the 7-8.
The NBA just roll out 8 teams in the East.
You can throw a
the
Hawk
Hawks
in the
on the
middle.
board.
Yeah.
Just say
In the out section?
You can throw
Not one of the
We need
teams.
7. You're saying you got 7, 8, 9, then you got another team that's in that motherfucking 10 that they give a chance to that's gonna have fucking 60 losses. Motherfucker gonna be 22-60 and got a chance to get in the playoffs in 10th place.
And that could be Detroit then. Detroit fuck around being playing.
It is the Eastern Conference, Gil. It is the Eastern Conference.
They can fuck around and get in a playing game then.
Because Brooklyn, they trade their best player.
Nah.
Yeah, the Nets are tapped out.
Yeah, we could figure. Yeah, shit.
Because they took enough losses. They took enough ass whooping last year to just know how to. They done lost every which way they can possibly lose to understand how to keep their composure.
Hawks were 10th in the East last season by getting the number 1 pick. So Nets, teams that were out last, Nets, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards, Pistons.
Nets, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards, Pistons. I think Pistons jump.
You could say Hornets as well. Healthy LaMelo. Brandon Miller coming
I mean, I got to see the first 15 games with them. That's going to let me know with Charlotte.
That's interesting, though, for that 10th spot in the East, so much boo-boo amongst them that one of it has to flow to the top of the pool.
Old pack of meat.
I mean, Melo ball in the playoffs would be good for
Enjoyable to watch.
because he's exciting.
So, looks like we've come to a consensus of the Celtics at 1, 76ers at 2, Bucks at 3, Knicks at 4, Pacers at 5, Magic at 6, Heat and Cavs vying for play-in. So make sure you stay tuned. Tomorrow we will rank